This is actually the new M series devices. So let's have a look at this one. And as you can see, it says that it's having an Infinity V display, dual camera setup, and a 5000 milliamp hour battery. And it also says that it has that fast charging, and it is actually coming with the new Exynos 7904. Actually, this is much better than the earlier variant of the Exynos processor that was used in the mid-range phones. And this is actually octa-core. I'll talk about that. And good thing is that it comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 GB of storage. And regarding the pricing, the price quoted here on the box is 13,390. But I'll have the link for Amazon in the description area. That will give you the exact pricing for this one. So Samsung is trying to come back in the mid-range game with these devices. So let's quickly have a look at this one. So let's open this, and we have this looks like nothing might be there, but let's see. Yeah, just some quick start guides and stuff. As you can see, warranty card, regional lock, and all this thing. No case in the box. So this is the device itself, and as you can see, in fact, it looks nice. Let's open this up and have a look. As you can see, it has that Infinity display, and this version actually has the full HD plus display, and back actually has that glossy kind of a finish. Fingerprint scanner over here, dual camera setup. And the thing with the dual camera is that the second camera is actually a wide angle lens, which is actually nice. And I believe the front facing camera is 8 megapixel. I'll keep that to the side. And they say that this is supposed to be a fast charger. So let's actually look at this one. It does support fast charging, they say on the box. So this is the rating that we have. So that's actually a nice thing, as you can see, guys. So that's what it is. And SIM ejector tool here, and this will be the micro USB cable. No USB type, no, it's type C. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. So we are getting type C with this one. So that's actually nice, guys. So let me keep the box to the side, and let's have a look at the device itself. So as you can see, guys, this is the device itself, and this one is having a 6.3-inch screen, but you can easily hold it because it has that new aspect ratio, tall design aspect ratio that we are having. Let me actually give you a physical overview. A lot of plastic is sort of applied on this. As you can see, you can actually remove that. Again, it is glossy, and looks like we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone here at the top. If we go here on the side, we have the volume rockers. Gives a good tactile, and the power button here, and on the bottom just looks like a single vent for the speaker. This will be your main microphone, and this will be the type C. So it's nice to see that we are getting the type C port, and 3.5mm headphone jack. Still a lot of plastic, as you can see. And here it will be your SIM tray. Let's look at the SIM tray configuration. As I've told you, this variant is coming with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 GB of storage, but let's look what they provide here. And again, nice to see that we have a dedicated micro SD card slot. So nice to see that, and you can put to your 2 nano SIM. So let me put this back, and back it says 64 GB. Let me take out the sticker. We have the fingerprint scanner and the dual camera setup with LED flash. So let's try to power this on, guys, and I hope it has some power. Yes. And by the time it actually boots up and I set this up, let me give you a configuration overview. The Samsung Galaxy M20 is having a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus screen with that V-notch design. It is powered with the new Exynos 7904 octa-core chipset. And regarding RAM, it has LPDDR4 RAM, which is a good thing. Moving to the camera, it's having a dual rear-facing camera, which is again a 13 megapixel at f1.9, and the secondary camera is actually a 5 megapixel with ultra-wide lens that's 120 degrees. Moving to the front-facing camera, it's 8 megapixel. It also has fingerprint scanner, fast charging, and a 5000 milliamp hour battery. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and as you can see, it actually looks good. And if we go here again, as you can see, this is that drop down notch. They call it the V notch, so it's not that bad. And as you can see, it's already started downloading some stuff, and these are the quick toggles over here. And let's go here into the settings and see the configurations. First, I want to check if it has the auto brightness sensor. So let's go to the display, And yes, auto brightness sensor is there, so it's nice. As you can see, you can disable it and you can enable it like this. So that's actually nice. And let's now look at the Android version. Let's go to the about the phone and software info. As you can see, it's running on Android version 8.1 still. So hopefully I am expecting the Pie update should come out, but as of now it's still on Oreo update. And Samsung Experience UI is 9.5 on this one, and security patch update is 1st January. So that's actually nice. So that's what it is. Let's also look at the storage. I just wanted to check that also and give you an idea how much do you get. We have to go to device manager and go to storage, and out of that 64 gigabytes, roughly about 13.8 is used, so you're going to get about 50.2 gigabytes of space left. So that's regarding the storage. But I think so, frankly speaking, the storage should not be an issue because it has that dedicated micro SD card. It also has face unlocking, but we also have the fingerprint scanner. I've set up the fingerprint scanner, so let's look at it. And as you can see, it is actually, it's slightly on the top again. I don't know why these manufacturers are making the fingerprint scanner so flush with the device. So just as you can see, yeah, the fingerprint scanner, it takes about half a second to unlock. As you can see, it works, but you can also enable the face unlocking if you want. And the big thing about this device is that though they are claiming that it has a 5000 milliamp hour battery, guys, the device surprisingly does not feel that heavy. So that's actually a nice thing, and I'm glad that they are giving that fast charging on this one, because we have seen a lot of phones now with the 5000 milliamp hour battery, but fast charging is not there. Good to see Samsung has implemented fast charging on this one. So let's now also look at the camera, because I believe the camera is also a strength of this device. The rate is 13+5, and it also has that wide angle lens. So let's look at it if you invoke the camera app. In fact, guys, some of the icons that you see, it's still on the Experience UI, but these icons are actually part of the new One UI. That's what I have noticed. So anyways, let's just fire up the camera and location tag. I'm just going to turn it on, I don't care. So let's look at this one. And as you can see, it looks like this is in the wide angle mode. Yeah, as you can see, this is the regular mode. You have tap to focus. You can adjust the exposure here, but you can go to the wide angle mode like this, and as you can see, it goes really wide. It's 120 degrees wide. I'll actually show you samples later on. We also have live focus, so that's actually nice. I think so. I have to allow all this, and for live focus, it might require human subjects. It says for best live focus requires a face or something. So you have that. We also have the pro mode on this one, so you can adjust the ISO, exposure, white balance, and all those things. We have the beauty mode also, and back to the default mode. Let's look at the settings. I want to check video. What is the max video it can record? That is full HD, but also in this new wide aspect ratio, that is 19:5:9, but no 4K on this one. As you can see, even with the front facing camera and the rear facing camera, it's the same, guys. So we also have HDR, so that's nice. Let me also switch to the front facing camera on this. It's supposed to be 8 megapixel, says, and as you can see, it is trying to auto detect my face by default. Beauty mode, smart beauty is on. Just disabled it. I don't like those things. And we also have the live focus. As you can see, the background is sort of blurring again. You can adjust the skin tones and all those things, so that option is there. So let me do one thing, guys. Let me actually take some sample shots with this one so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So here are some sample shots taken with the rear facing camera, and it was a very cloudy, overcast day, but as you can see, the shots came out good. This is in the wide angle mode, and this was in the regular mode, and this shot I took in the wide angle mode. As you can see, get a lot more to capture. Again, this was in regular mode, and this was with the wide angle lens. Also, I took some macro shots. As you can see, it does a good job in terms of macro shots also. Also in terms of sharpness, as you can see, this was the cactus. The sharpness is there. Again, this was was a regular shot, and this was taken in the wide angle lens. Now some of the shots taken in regular mode, as you can see, this was regular, and this is in the portrait mode, and I feel it's doing a good job. This was again in the regular mode, and this is in the live bokeh mode. Again, one more example, this is the regular mode, and this is in the live bokeh mode. These are some samples taken with the front facing camera. It has an 8 megapixel front facing camera, and it also has that bokeh mode. So in this shot I enabled that portrait bokeh mode with the front facing camera. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at the Samsung M20. What do you guys think about the Samsung M20 smartphone? Do you think Samsung is now finally back in this smartphone mid-range game with this Samsung Galaxy M20? Do let me know what do you think about the same. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.